experience in managing and caring for these endangered animals. It is not something that can be done by just anyone, as there are many considerations and factors that need to be taken into account to ensure the safety and well-being of the tigers. Here are some general guidelines on how tigers are bred in captivity. Identify suitable breeding pairs. Tigers are generally paired based on the genetic compatibility, health, and temperament. Zoos and wildlife parks usually work with species survival programs that provide recommendations on breeding pairs to ensure genetic diversity and avoid inbreeding. Create the right environment. Tigers need a large, spacious enclosure that mimics the natural habitat. The enclosure should be equipped with all the necessary amenities, such as water, food, and shelter, to keep the tigers comfortable and healthy. Monitor the tiger's behavior. During the breeding process, it is essential to monitor the tiger's behavior closely. Tigers are solitary animals and can be aggressive towards each other, especially during mating season. Therefore, it is essential to ensure that the tigers are compatible and comfortable with each other. Provide proper nutrition and medical care. Tigers need a balanced diet that meets their nutritional needs. They also need regular medical checkups and vaccinations to prevent diseases and maintain their health. Monitor the pregnancy and birth. Once a female tiger becomes pregnant, she needs proper care and monitoring throughout the pregnancy. Tigers give birth to litters of 1 to 6 cubs, which require round-the-clock care for the first few weeks of their lives. Overall, breeding tigers is a highly specialized and challenging process that requires extensive knowledge and experience. It is essential to work with experienced professionals and organizations that specialize in tiger conservation and breeding to ensure the safety and well-being of the animals. Here are some additional details and considerations to keep in mind when breeding tigers. Legal and ethical considerations. Breeding tigers is heavily regulated, and it is important to ensure that all necessary permits and permissions are obtained before starting the breeding process. It is also essential to follow ethical guidelines and ensure that the tigers are treated with respect and dignity throughout the process. Genetic diversity. Tigers in captivity are often bred to maintain genetic diversity and prevent inbreeding. It is important to ensure that the breeding pairs are genetically diverse to produce healthy offspring. Behavioral compatibility. Tigers are solitary animals that can be territorial and aggressive towards each other. It is essential to ensure that the breeding pair is compatible and comfortable with each other before attempting to breed them. Reproductive health. Both the male and female tigers need to be in good reproductive health before attempting to breed. They need regular checkups and medical care to ensure that they are healthy and fit to breed. Breeding cycles. Female tigers have a breeding cycle, and it is essential to time the breeding process correctly to increase the chances of successful mating. It is also important to monitor the female's behavior and physical signs to determine the best time for breeding. Care of newborn cubs. Tiger cubs require round-the-clock care and attention for the first few weeks of their lives. They need to be monitored closely to ensure that they are healthy and growing properly. Conservation efforts. Breeding tigers in captivity is part of conservation efforts to increase the population of endangered species. It is important to work with organizations that are dedicated to tiger conservation and to contribute to conservation efforts in other ways, such as funding research and protecting natural habitats. Breeding tigers is a challenging but rewarding process that can help to preserve these majestic animals for future generations. It is essential to approach the process with care, respect, and a deep understanding of the needs and behaviors of these endangered animals.
Yang latar belakangnya